Hi guys, my name is Jenny Kelly and I am delighted to be joined by international basketball star Rachael Vanderwal, who is launching our new Behind the Ball series where we will profile current and former females involved in all areas of our game in support of 20 by 20.
Grania Dwyer's back in the game for Amanda Regan.
Vanderwal! Wonderwall! Superstar! Lee's...
Rachel, you're very welcome. How are you keeping?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Good. All right, we're going to get cracking. Are you ready for this?
I am ready.
All right, question number 1. Position.
Point guard.
Team.
Currently not signed with any club, but Team GB.
Height.
5'8".
How many caps do you have with Team Great Britain?
116, I believe.
It's very impressive. Figure skating or basketball?
I would have to say basketball. I mean, my days wearing a tutu on the ice are far and few between now. Thank God.
And can I just say to the viewers who may not know this, you figure skated until you were about 12 years of age, am I right in saying that?
I was, yeah. Until I picked up a basketball.
Are you a morning or a nighttime person?
Morning for sure. If I'm not productive in the morning, my day is ruined.
What is the one thing you always have to have in your fridge?
Cheese. I love cheese.
I love cheese as well. What would be your favorite type of cheese?
Oh gosh. That's a tough question. Tough. Gouda maybe. I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know.
You are very well traveled and have lived in a lot of places playing basketball. Where is your favorite place?
If I don't say Ireland, is that okay?
We'll let you say whatever you feel like saying.
No, I would definitely say Spain for sure. I mean, the weather, the food, the lifestyle, the Spanish laid back lifestyle, having a siesta, showing up whenever you want. I mean, it was just, I miss 10 minutes from a beach, it was great.
Sun or snow?
Sun for sure, although I do miss the snow being from Canada. But after 2 days of snow, I'm done with it.
What's the best advice you've ever received, Rachael?
To live out your dreams. My parents always told me, no matter what, follow your dreams. Don't let anyone stop you. And I would have to thank them for that.
Who is the toughest opponent you've come across in Ireland?
That's tough. Faced a lot of people. We had some great games against Glenmire and DCU especially. I can narrow it down to 2 players maybe, Niamh Dwyer and Lindsay Pete. 2 huge, fierce competitors that brought it every game. I love playing against the 2 of them for sure.
2 great players, to be fair. Who is the coach who had the biggest influence on you?
One of my coaches, when I was growing up in high school, playing for a club team, he really challenged me and pushed me. But he not only really pushed me as a player, but he taught me what it took to be a good teammate and a good person. And I think the lessons that I learned from him were huge growing up.
What's the favorite arena that you've played in?
I'd probably have to say the venue for the Olympics in 2012. Not specifically for what it looked like, just because of the atmosphere alone. I mean, playing in front of your home nation, the atmosphere is just electric, and especially during the national anthems, like 8,000 people on their feet singing. It was just one of those moments I'll never forget. It was amazing.
And if I had to ask you, Rachel, an arena in Ireland, what would be your favorite arena?
Tough. I loved playing in Limerick, but I would say my heart probably in Neptune Stadium for sure. Living in Cork for my 8 years in Ireland, I was down there a lot, and I love the atmosphere for those games down in Cork for sure.
Cork people will be very happy. Some say that it is the capital of Ireland, and not Dublin. Who was your role model growing up, and why?
I'd probably say my brother, older brother. He played sports as well, and I just wanted to do everything he did, followed him around. I must have been so annoying looking back at it, but I tried to do everything he did. I just wanted to be like him.
You have had a lot of achievements throughout your career, including the 2012 Summer Olympics and the 2018 Commonwealth Games. What has been your proudest career moment to date?
Yeah, I mean, playing at the Olympics, amazing experience. I mean, you're playing against some of the best basketball players from all over the world. You're in the competition with the best athletes from all over the world. And it's just this huge event, amazing experience. You get to go watch the other events. So much fun. But the proudest moment for me would be definitely stepping on the podium at the Commonwealth Games with my team and when I received that silver medal, it was just like all the years of hard work and commitment and dedication with specifically those teammates. It was just something really special. And yeah, I'll never forget that moment.
It's amazing. A lot of people won't get to experience that. Like, that is amazing.
It was so special. So special.
Who would win in a 3-pointer contest out of these 3 names? Aoife McDermott, Louise Galvin, or Michelle Fahey?
You know what? I wouldn't put money on any of them to win a 3-point contest. Wasn't their really go-to thing. But if I have to pick, I'd go with Fahey just because Aoife and Louise, they're playing a lot of rugby these days and they probably haven't picked up a basketball in a while.
So with this series, Rachael, it's a support of 20 by 20. So I wanted to ask you, how, in your opinion, do you think we can keep young girls involved in sport, or in particular in our game of basketball?
I think keeping it fun and positive. When I was growing up, if I wasn't having fun, I wasn't going to want to go back. So I think for sure allowing the girls to have fun and keeping a positive environment, but also enforcing them that they do belong in sports, and why wouldn't they play? You can grow in so many ways and you can build your confidence as a young woman. And I think that's great about any sport, no matter what it is.
Definitely. Rachael, you're clearly a leader and you have been for many years. And what is the most important quality in a leader, do you think?
For me, I think it, you can have great communication skills, great competitor, but you have to be selfless as a leader, giving no matter what. The team is always first, becomes before you. I think that's the most important quality for a leader.
You've also experienced in coaching. Any advice to people who may be interested in getting involved?
Yeah, I would say for sure, go do it. I mean, for me, it's a way to give back, and for other people, maybe a way to stay involved in the game. And I really enjoy it because I get to build relationships with the younger girls or younger boys, and and that happens on and off the court, and it's just a lot of fun to be able to see the players, develop their skills, but also develop and become better people as well.
And finally, Rachael, what has been the biggest lesson that you've learned to date?
Well, I have to give my national team coach at GB credit for this. He brought in the mantra of positive glasses, and he's just the most positive person ever. And he really has enforced this team mantra on us that you bring your positive glasses with you, no matter what situation. And I mean, especially like this season, for me personally, was probably one of the toughest. We lost our Olympic qualifying games in February, and within the same week I tore my ACL. So that was completely the worst week for me, for sure. But I turned on my positive glasses. I grieved for a week and was disappointed and all that, and then I kind of put the positive glasses back on and had a new look at life and what I could be doing and how I can grow and get better. And it's time for me to spend time with my family, my partner. These positive things that I wouldn't get if this didn't happen. So just keep your positive glasses on at all times.
Amazing. I think that's such a great outlook, Rachael, and all the best with your rehab. And I hope we see you in Ireland very, very soon, whenever we can. And thank you so much for taking the time out to talk to me today.
Yeah, no bother at all. Hopefully I will see Ireland very, very soon. I miss everyone there so much.